Okay, so here I go. I'm going to try to share with you something that just really moved my heart a moment ago. So, Lauren Boebert, a representative from Colorado, was just on, and I was watching and listening to some things she was sharing. And somebody asked her about how things were going in terms of gaining ground in Washington. And she said, well, we have to always gain ground in the spirit realm first, and then we begin to see it on, in our lives. Well, this just took me straight back to the days when the disciples were dealing with the fact that Jesus had died. And I was thinking, oh my goodness, like in those moments when they were at their most frightful, panicked, the whole, like you feel like your insides have just been gutted out kind of feeling. I mean, he's dead. And no doubt they're thinking, okay, like he's going to come off the cross. He's not going to stay in the trial. Like he's going to bring down fire on everybody. And then they're like, well, he's going to like wake up any minute now. And then he's going to surprise everybody and it's just going to be all better. And it never happened. And so then there's these people that are further distances away going, what? I mean, like, what? He's dead? Like, how would he be dead? He's got, how would they kill, what? How would he let, huh? I mean, can you imagine the panic that these people are feeling? The loss of confidence that anything good could ever come out of this. I mean, like, they have literally had their hopes dashed like none of us have ever known. I mean, even if you've lost a child in death, I'm not sure you could fully understand what it felt like to have Messiah. I mean, like, that would be like God being dead. Like, there's no hope. Like, you can't even expect to see him in the hereafter. Like, he's dead. Like, this is the way what? I mean, can you imagine? Okay, so then, 3 days, it wasn't the whole, what is 3 days? It was 72 hours or something. So it wasn't that whole period of time. It was part of Friday, all of Saturday, and part of Sunday. So, of those hours, that Jesus was not with them. He was dead. He wasn't really dead. He was first going down into paradise and preaching to the saints who had died without Christ, so they needed to accept him. And so he taught them how to receive him as Redeemer. And then he went into Hades and took the keys to death, hell, and the grave from Satan. Okay, so the greatest warfare ever fought and won was taking place while the people on the earth were going, where is he? What happened? How did this happen? Did we do something wrong? That, like, what was he really what? That's what's happening now. That's what's happening in your life. Anything that you are asking and praying and believing God for, do not lose hope. Some of the time when he seems the most distant, he seems the least involved, the least active, he's actually working at the greatest level. Trust him. Don't panic. Trust him. Keep believing. Keep the faith. Keep praying. Keep quoting scripture. Keep standing on his promises. Keep declaring what he has shown you he is and will be doing. He is working. And as he did that day when he was in those days that he was in the center of the earth, changing everything forever. Because, the first couple, Adam and Eve, had lost all of the rights and privileges that mankind had. And so while we had God constantly interacting with us, giving us scripture and giving us the law and all these things, we had really lost our connection with hope and real life. And so Jesus was getting that back for us. And so the most wonderful thing that could have ever happened was happening while human beings were on the earth going, oh no, it's terrible. So don't lose hope. It's great. He's doing great things. He is doing great things. You will see victory.